It's colder than a witch's tit out here today. Holy mackerel. Windy too. Well, look at what I do for you YouTube people. I'll tell you, I'm going to try to do a cold start again on that little generator. What you're hearing right now is my Champion generator going. I run that every 2 weeks. I had to go down and get some gas. So what I did is I took the about a half a gallon of 3/4 of a gallon maybe of mixed 50 to 1, and I took the new gas that I bought, which is 89 octane, and I mixed it together. I ran it through a coffee strainer just in case there's any dirt in it, but there wasn't any. I got the Champion running in the shed. Of course, naturally, I'm not going to go in there. It's going to be a lot of carbon monoxide, but I just want to run that. I always like to run these things, you know. She started right up in about 3 pulls. The snowblower is all filled up. But that was filled a couple weeks ago. I got stable in it. So we're going to shut this down now. That's been running about 10 minutes now, so we're going to shut that down. We're going to go over and turn the gas cock off, and I'll shut it down. Just turned the gas cock off, so I'm going to let it run out, and then, oh man, I got to drag this thing out again. More junk in this damn shed than you can hang a stick at, or shake a stick at, I should say. Well, I'm going to give it a try. This camera don't really focus that good, but it's 1350 continuous, the upper right hand corner right here. I'm in the shed with this thing, so here's my little sign I told you about. Well, you see, this is the choke right here. Well, I got a lot of good advice on my last video here about this, and including from Donny Boy 73. So we're going to try all these things, but one of the things I got to do first before anything else, one guy suggested, you know, put some gas in here by a sprayer and keep it going. And I don't have a sprayer that I can do that with. All my sprayers have water in them, and I don't want to contaminate the gas with that. But what I can do is to try to pour in there a little bit of gas as I'm doing it, and try to keep it going. But it's very cold, so I may not be able to even do it, and this thing might not even start at all. There's still a little bit of gas in here. Another YouTuber friend of mine told me to fill this tank half full. Well, I'm going to try to do that, and I'll follow these suggestions. I sure do appreciate all these helpful suggestions here. After all, I really don't know all that much about small engines and stuff, but I do like to be able to fix my own things if I can. Needless to say, I'm not going to attempt any carburetor repairs or anything like that. I'm very leery of that, but I will follow the suggestions to try to get this thing started. And if it won't keep running unless I keep pouring gas in it, then that would indicate that the carburetor indeed needs to be rebuilt. Well, lordy, look what I found in the back of the shed. Starting fluid. It has to be about 15 years old, but I just sprayed it. It comes out good. So I won't have to pour gas in the top of this thing. We'll try the starting fluid. I just put the gas in. So we're going to start it right here in the shed. If it starts, of course, naturally I'm not going to stay here. But I don't feel like carrying it over on the bench. So I'm going to set my camera down somewhere so you can get a video, so I can get a video of this. Gotta find a place to put the camera. Well, let's give it a try. First we're gonna crank it a couple times here. I got there's an ignition switch on the top that is on. Alright. Here goes. We'll spray this stuff in. Make sure I don't spray my face here with it. She starts on the starting fluid. Now, spraying it doesn't do any good. I can't do both at the same time. What do you know about that? She's running! Ooh, I gotta get out of there. Fumes. She's running! Well, thank you guys. We did it, kept spraying it with the starting fluid and we got it going. Now she's running. Ha! How about that? Nice little generator. It will run my drill press, but just barely, because the initial startup is very hard on it, and sometimes it'll stall it out. The Coleman 1850 that I have, that you've seen, will run the drill press better, because that's 1500 watts continuous and 1850 surge, where this one is only 1350 continuous, as I showed you on the nameplate, if you were able to read it, and 1500 surge. Well, we're in business, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that run for a little bit, and then I'm going to drain out the gas and see if I can get it to run, you know, start it up again and see if I can get it to run the gas out of the carburetor so I can store it once again. I'm going to hold my breath now and turn off. It's got a shut-off switch on the top of the generator. I'm going to shut this off now. Not a bad little machine, huh? Thank you, guys. I took it outside here and dumped over the gas into the container over here, and I had to start this again with starting fluid even though it was running. I had to shoot it about 3 times. Finally got it running, and then I can drain out all the gas, but there's still a little bit of gas in that well, that little well I was telling you about down here. I can see it in there. Yep. But I don't have a damn turkey baster. I did have, but it's gone long ago. Oh. So I want to get the rest of this out, and then I'm going to put the air cleaner back on and put it away. Not a bad little machine. Let's see how the choke is. See, manual choke. This is choke. It's open. I didn't have to touch this screw here at all. Just starting fluid did it. This is the adjustment for the governor. Not today, but maybe in the future I'll check, and now that I got that kilowatt meter, I can check the frequency of the generator and make sure it's running at 3600 RPM, which will be adjusted by here to get the 60 cycles out. As I recall, this thing was putting out about 134 volts years ago, so it needs to be reduced. And this is an older one, so I doubt it has any voltage regulation in it like my Champion. Well, that's the story. It's cold as hell out here. I want to thank you guys for all the info on this. It's helped me a lot. Appreciate it. So until we meet again, well, a little warmer weather, we'll be doing some more videos. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.